Good day, everybody. In this video, I'm going to explain the InvestIn10 chart template that is used commonly for the momentum analysis. As you all must be knowing, the chart template used by InvestIn10 is pretty much unique. So it makes more sense for me to explain all the components of the chart, explain the indicators, and give some insights behind it. All right. So I am using BDL, that is Bharat Dynamics Limited, as an example stock for illustrating all the things on the chart. Okay. First, let's look at the price chart, which is the top part of this template. So the price chart has obviously the price candlestick over here in white. Uh, we also have an indicator which is a composite indicator of PE, price to earning, EPS, earning per share, and dividend yield. All these values are TTM, that is trailing 12 months. So the PE is in light purple, EPS is in light orange, and dividend yield is in light green. So you can see those values plotted on the right side of the price chart over here. 110.9 is PE, 11.8 is EPS, and zero point 0.6 is the dividend yield in percentage. So let's move on to the absolute momentum indicator, which is the middle part of this chart template. So this is, as the name suggests, it gives the actual momentum of the stock by itself. So it is either in green or red. Whenever the momentum goes negative, it means the momentum is it's quite bad, and it you can see a negative price action on the price chart. Whenever it is green, we will be seeing positive price action. Also, more importantly, we should be looking at the trend of the absolute momentum, whether it is trending up or trending down, so which is of quite useful when we are looking at going long or short on a stock. So let us go towards relative momentum, which is the bottom part of this template. So relative momentum is a little more complex. It shows the momentum of the stock, but relative to a configurable base index. In this example, I have used the base index as Nifty. Again, the key things to note are, so it's either green or red. So when it is red, it means you are relatively underperforming the Nifty, and also momentum is low. And if it's green, it's obviously doing better than Nifty. Not only that, you should also be looking at the trend of the relative momentum, whether it is trending down or trending up. Okay. One more thing to look at, the drawings in this chart are the trend lines. So you can be seeing that I have named these trend lines as long-term trend line, medium-term trend line, and there is one more called short-term trend line. So long-term trend lines are typically, those kind of trends which last between a few months to around a year or year and a half. Whereas a medium term trend line usually represents a trend that lasts between a month and less than half a year. As the name suggests, short term trend lines are used when the trends last less than a month or two. So these trend lines are very similar to what trend lines you have seen on price chart. It gives the same indication of trend and continuation of trend, but the same is these trend lines are plotted on the momentum charts. That's the only difference. So another thing of interest here is uh, the lines which are plotted here in purple, um orange, light orange, purple, blue, and cyan color. So these are the different simple moving averages which are plotted automatically in the indicator itself. They are simple moving averages of the actual momentum charts by itself. So this is SMA1, this is SMA2, SMA3, and SMA4. So SMA1 is the shortest one with the shortest moving average, and SMA4 is the longest simple moving average with the longest moving average. So, so why they are plotted is they give a implied support and resistance on the momentum charts, which you will be looking, or when you see a lot of charts, you will realize that the momentum indicator actually takes support or resistance on these kind of SMA lines. So which you will be seeing when you see more number of charts when I post them online. So moving on to the horizontal green dotted lines here, they are used as indications of supports and resistances on momentum charts. They are typically drawn from the peaks or bottoms previously that are formed. So, whenever momentum crosses these lines, we can usually expect a breakout or breakdown depending on the direction of the trend. So, these are mainly used for breakouts and breakdowns, which is quite empirical, and we have seen that it works pretty well. Now, let us go to the vertical lines. So vertical lines are nothing but they are just used for showing the date at which a particular action was taken, or to indicate the change in trend or other important things. For example, this cyan line is used for showing the date at which the stock was bought. This dark pink is used for the date of exit. This orange vertical line is used for signifying that the date on which the long-term trend line was broken down. So yeah, so these are just mainly used for showing date. So I hope that you can keep all these indicators and all these drawing elements which I've explained here in mind whenever you see the next chart from Invest in 10. I hope this was useful. Thank you.